Hey guys, it's Ruby and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this vlog is nothing like I've done before. It's very exciting because we are currently out in Aachen, Germany, competing at the CDI. And this is my first time ever competing here. I did come once for the vaulting, but it's my first time competing in the dressage. It's also my first time competing Kracka and international. So what's an international to go to? No pressure. But yeah, no, our opinions when it came to this, we were like, you know what? If it all goes bad, at least we're at a nice venue. You know, it's such a dream to come here. It's such an opportunity. So we're just going to have loads and loads of fun. And I can't wait to take you guys along with me. So the first thing here that we're going to do today is the arena familiarization. This is basically where I'm able to ride Kracka inside the competition arena. We have half an hour to do whatever we want within the competition arena, you know, ride through movements and stuff. So yeah, ready to rumble.
Okay, so at these internationals, we have what they call arena familiarization. And so that means you get to ride in the arena you're competing in. So Ruby's going in there to do that now. All right, so at these internationals, we have warm-up arenas, but we also have what they call arena familiarization. And this is where you get to come in and school a horse. We have, basically at this show, we have half an hour for every class, and they get to come in and school a horse in the arena that they're competing in. And you can see this is the very famous stadium in Aachen. So they have a very big Nations Cup Chio show in August, which is it's the biggest international in the world. And what they have here is they have what this is called a 3-star competition, a 3-star level competition. And so we get to ride in this most amazing, huge arena. All right, baby? Okay. It looks great.
So we've just done the arena familiarization. Kracka was really good. A little bit distracted at first, but him being a stallion at a show like this, you know, it can be quite difficult. It's a new atmosphere and stuff. He's only young. So yeah, no, he was really good. Do you know what? We've been working really hard at home, and nice to see that the work was, you know, coming through in the arena familiarization, and you could really see what I've been working on. So I'm really happy with him, and yeah, here's to the show really. Right, so it is now time for trot up. It is very, very, very hectic within the stables. There is horses and ponies literally everywhere. But yeah, no, so as you can see, we've got a change of outfit for the trot up. We've got Team GB kit, which we have to wear, our hard boots we have to wear. I've got my hat, which only comes out on very special occasions, my sand shield, which has got the Union Jack on the back. I know, very patriotic. And yeah, ready to rumble. So we just trotted up Kracka. That was his first ever trot up, because at every CDI they like to trot up and do a vet inspection before you compete to check all the horses' well-being. They check the conformation and check them, you know, trotting up in a straight line. And Kracka was amazing. There was lots of horses walking everywhere, obviously naked, and it's breeding season, you know, so he was a very, very good boy with that. He listened to me every stride. And, I mean, what kind of stallion can let a 17-year-old trot them up? He's immaculate. Good lad. It's now my dad's time to trot out Jack. Good morning everyone. We are doing my hair for day one of competition. Today's the team test here in Aachen. I'm very excited. It's very early in the morning actually. It's 7:15, because my time is about 8:30, so very, very early time. But in some ways that's nice, you know, get it out the way. So yeah, no, we're all very excited. So we're now in the back of the 3.5-ton lorry getting ready for my test. My mum's kitted it out with Union Jacks galore, so it's nice and comfy, which is perfect for chilling before and after our tests. I'm also very excited because this is my first time wearing a tailcoat on Kracka, because like I said, it's our first international, and at a CDI you wear your tailcoat. So yeah, very snazzy, and it's going to be a very memorable show. so I've just finished my test on Kracka. He was a really, really good boy. We got all our changes, which I'm really happy with. It's just little bits and pieces here and there, like the trot work and stuff, which I did have, but unfortunately, of course, when something goes good, something else has to go bad. And it's not bad, it just needs work. It's just the feeling, but it's his first international. We had a solid clean test, and I really couldn't have asked for much more.
Fire Kracka, Great Britain, Willie Hughes.
Woo!
So we finished our test on Kracka and we got the results through. We finished 4th on 69.3, I think. Not quite the magical 70. However, I'm so happy with him. I mean, he's only 8. I think he was the youngest horse in the class. I feel really privileged, you know, to be training him myself. His first international. Our first international was a partnership. And yeah, no, I'm really happy. It was really special doing the Manta prize giving in the Aachen main stadium. And yeah, here's to the rest of the show. So hard. We're now here with KV van der Heijden, who is long-term friends with my mum and also in the Grand Prix later against my dad. And we've come in typical Ruby YouTube style to ask her a would you rather question. Okay, would you rather win an Olympic medal or win the lottery?
Medal.
Ah, perfect.
Medal. Easy one.
So KV with her partner Craig run one of the most prestigious horse sale yards in Europe, really. So what's your top tip for finding a young horse?
For me personally, that would definitely be character at the moment, because what they're looking for is horses that make it look easy. So yeah, that's probably the first thing that I will look at. Obviously you need good movement, good conformation, but probably for me character is the most important thing.
Yeah, and what's your favourite, if you've had one horse that you found and you've been like, wow, what horse from all, I mean obviously it's been a very long time,
Yeah,
but what horse has really stood out for you?
There's been a couple, yeah. Well, all my Grand Prix horses that I had for a little while, all of them really, all come a little bit from the same powerful gene, you know, that they have. And,
Yeah.
and so I love them all. And I hate to see them go, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
So
Find the best homes possible.
yeah,
Really.
yeah, and bringing on young horses has always appealed to me. So for me,
Yeah.
bringing young horses on, you know, it's fun for me. And yeah,
It must be
that's
so nice finding the perfect match, but then also watching them grow together.
yeah.
Because obviously, like, I mean, all of our horses, like, literally all of them have been brought from your yard, and it must be nice to see them all grow.
Yeah,
and-
grow up and do well.
Yeah.
And we're very proud about that.
Yeah.
We're very proud when we see one that comes from our yard and see them grow up and see them do well. And no, that's been a really good thing. And it's actually just as satisfying.
Yeah.
Seeing someone else do it, then I have to go and do it myself.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
With all the stress that comes with it.
So the first time KV and Craig met me is when my mum brought me over, only 2 weeks old, as she went searching, you know, for the next potential horses. So what's your first memory of me, really, I guess?
Seeing you growing up through the levels, going
you.
really quickly.
Yeah.
I can't believe what you've done so far.
Thank
And I
you.
can't wait to see what you're going to do in the future, but
Thank you.
I'm sure it's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Craig and KB have been really generous over the years. Obviously, I've tagged along with my mum, and I've been able to sit on some really wonderful horses, and you guys have always given me the opportunity to sit on horses like the quality I've never really been able to sit on before, and have the opportunity to go from like a 3-year-old, which I've never ridden before, to like then top class Grand Prix horses in such a selection. And you know, I found like my Nalina, who's so special to me, through these guys, and yeah.
Congratulations! I can't wait what you're going to do with her.
So today with Kracka we had a day off, so we just had a light workout. We had a mini lesson with my dad, which was nice. We just adjusted a few things. We changed the pad, so we went to a gel pad instead of the fluffy pad just to have a little go. Changed the way I held the reins, just, you know, day off, let's just give it a go before tomorrow. So tomorrow we do ride the individual, so we're just gearing up for that really. Yesterday afternoon my dad rode in the Grand Prix on Jack, his show name's Jens. They did a really nice test, a few little blips where obviously Jens, he's only done local competitions, so this is quite a big atmosphere for him, and like just a little bit of the yellow flowers and stuff. So little blips, but overall really nice test. And then this evening they ride the Grand Prix Special, so that'll be really, really nice to watch. And then I'm also super excited to watch the Grand Prix Freestyle, because that's always fun. So we're now here with Harrison Ashton here in Aachen, who's a fellow British rider. However, he has ditched us Brits to live in Germany.
I have.
How has that been? Because it's quite recent, isn't it?
Yeah, so I've been here now for 6 months, and so far I'm loving every second of it.
Yeah, what does a day in the life seem like for you?
It's a very nice day, every day. I get to ride amazing horses. I ride all day. They're fantastic horses. I'm learning lots here, and it's a great opportunity.
Amazing. And then later today you're competing in the Under 25 Grand Prix. How are you feeling about that? Because it's only your horse's second show.
Yeah, she's a very unexperienced mare, but we're slowly getting more confidence together. I'm very new to competing, so I'm hoping that we can keep developing, and it'll get exciting soon.
Amazing, good luck. Okay, so Hayley has sponsored this video with Would You Rather questions. Okay, and the one which has come for Harrison, would you... Oh my goodness. Okay, would you rather ride in leather underwear or none at all?
Maybe I'm wearing them already. Who knows?
You never know. You never know.
I feel like I'd have to wear something. But then I imagine I'd have a very sweaty saddle afterwards.
Yeah, it'd be really it'd be like friction against the saddle.
Yeah, or maybe it would actually work better because you'd be able to stay in the saddle.
That's true.
So I'd wear the leather underwear.
Fair enough.
Maybe it might not be a nice image, but it might be better than the other image.
Yeah,
so we'd definitely wear the leather underwear.
So it's now the afternoon here in Aachen, and we're currently watching my dad warm up. As you can see, he's about to come past. It's a really, really nice sunny day actually. It's absolutely beautiful, so us Brits are really taking advantage of that, and we're all in t-shirts. So the test my dad's about to do is the Grand Prix Special. When you come to these CDIs, you have the choice of being on the second day either doing the Freestyle, the Grand Prix Freestyle, or the Grand Prix Special, and my dad chose the Grand Prix Special. Within that, you have all the Grand Prix movements, you have the pirouettes and stuff, got all the 2 tempies, the 1 tempies, the zigzag and everything. It's just in a different form to the Grand Prix. This test in Pacific has a lot more piaffe passage and extensions, so it's quite a difficult test. But yeah, no, it's going to be really exciting to watch and can't wait. It's very inspirational because you see all these professional riders around us, obviously what I want to do when I'm older. So it's a really, really good learning experience. So I'm with my dad now after his Grand Prix special, and we've come to hear a little debrief, really.
So with Ruby coming to Aachen, which was important for possible selection this year, I decided to bring a young horse called Jens, aka Jack. First outdoor competition I've done with him. He's very inexperienced at this level, so he performed incredibly well through all the very, very difficult questions in the test. He was a little bit overwhelmed by, of all things, the flowers on the letters. So we had quite a few little mistakes which are very, very expensive. Which obviously had a huge impact on our score, but you know, it's all part of his growth, his experience. They have to come out. What he did do was cope with the pressure of all the very difficult questions, and today he did the Grand Prix special, which is first time he's ever done that test. So incredibly proud of him.
So it's day 4 now at Aachen. It's individual test day, and we're going to go get some coffee and just chill because I'm not on until like 20 to 4 in the afternoon. I'm going to take my little mode of transport. When I tell you these things are like a lifesaver at the shows, they're great. Everyone just scoots around in their little electric scooters. They're absolutely rapid.
How are you feeling, Big G?
It's the worst thing in the world. Because my heart rate's gone up so much.
Right, let's go back. So I finished my test on Kracka. I've come out a lot more confident in myself because I think we had a lot more quality today in the test. Yesterday I came out being like, there's more in there, and today I felt like I got that, you know, it felt like it slightly clicked. We had a few rhythm issues in the medium trots, however I felt like he was a bit more punchy and going for it today, but usually in the medium trot he almost feels a little bit behind my leg. So actually instead of him breaking, it was more of a rhythm issue where he just needs to get strong enough to hold himself within it. The changes, they weren't quite straight, especially the left to right one. He struggles a little bit more with that change, so that's just training for at home. But actually mistakes that I made at my Sco Premier League, I actually corrected, like my simple change was better. I felt like it was just a lot more solid. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with the result, and yeah. So the results came in and I finished third on 69.9%, so just really knocking on the door of 70%. I was so happy. I mean, we made it into the big boy prize giving, which Kracka definitely enjoyed. Some could say too much, but he was very, very happy. I'm so proud of him. And now I'm just excited for the freestyle tomorrow. It's our first time competing it. I think it's going to be amazing. I think my mum's going to go get a fat glass of wine and we're going to go watch the Grand Prix freestyle, which is just be so much fun. So it's the final day here in Aachen, and that means it's freestyle day. It's Kracka's first ever freestyle, so what a place to do it. I mean, in the main stadium at Aachen, it's very special. It's also very exciting because we're going to be, competing to our music by Tom Hunt. I think this is my favourite freestyle music yet. And we're just going to have a whole load of fun, really. So we're here with Claire, Sheila and Julia, the support team. Claire, how have you felt about this show?
Wow, it's been amazing. It's my first ever international with a horse, and what a venue to be at. It's literally incredible here, like the best setup you could ever have. Also, been very lucky, the weather's been amazing, and also you've done really well, so we couldn't have asked for a better first ever international, so it's been amazing.
Handing over the mic now to Sheila, the official whip lady. How's your experience been?
It's been fantastic, really, really good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. We've had a few glasses of wine as well in the evening, which has helped out the whip holding, and it's been a very successful show. It's been brilliant.
It's been amazing.
Been
and
really
now,
good.
handing over the mic to the lucky godmother, Julia Hornig, who's been a professional photographer, taking all the photos, and yeah, amazing. So how's your experience been, really?
I'm absolutely overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed and so incredibly proud that you have just achieved far higher levels than I could even imagine, only being 17 and having the opportunity of riding a horse like Kracka. So that I was going to do a very cheeky would you rather, but I'm not going to. Who's your dream horse if you were lucky enough to get on the team this year? Who's your dream horse?
I don't know. I feel like Kracka is my dream. I don't know. I think Kracka. I think the fact I have Kracka and his attitude and stuff. I think has the best attitude that I could actually ask for in a horse. I think he has the trainability, which will make him go quite far. So I'd probably choose between Kracka and Vallegro, really.
That's very, very good.
Wow.
Very good.
We're counting down now. It's like the most tedious time before your test, because we're literally counting down minute by minute, and always before you do your test, the minutes go so slowly. But Kracka's ready to rumble, I'm ready to rumble, and we're just going to have fun, really.
Sheila's got the clock going.
Sheila's focused.
Oh, don't do that.
Need to take you out one by one.
From Great Britain, she's riding Fire Kracka. Really Hughes.
finished our freestyle. It was Kracka's first ever freestyle. Oh my god, he felt insane in there. He came out today a million times, like he got better throughout the show. He felt amazing. I felt like everything I've been working on really to get him together in the warm-up. Our freestyle was really hard. I mean, there was movements which are equivalent to the movements in the PSG, like the tempi changes, the zigzag and stuff, and obviously Kracka's only just really started advanced medium, and within our test we had those harder PSG elements, and he took me around that test. He grabbed that bit and he took me with him. He actually felt like he didn't even need me to hold his hand anymore. He felt so confident. He flew round. I mean, he was such a good boy. I honestly feel a bit emotional, really. He got 74.6, I mean, for his first ever freestyle in Aachen, and we finished third. And it's astonishing, really. I mean, we couldn't have expected any more. We definitely weren't expecting that. I mean, we were just hoping to get into the freestyle, because not everyone even goes through. It's only like the top 15. So we're really, really happy with that. And now we're getting packed up to get home as quickly as possible, because I've got school in the morning. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, behind the scenes in Germany, Aachen. I really hope throughout the year I might be able to do a few more of these, depending on where we go and what we get up to. But yeah, like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love ya. Bye.